this video, I want to talk about this man right here, Omar Berrada. He is the man that's taking the no-nonsense approach, which is changing the landscape at Manchester United. Not enough has been said, but there's some reports today from ESPN and Rob Dawson about how we operated through the summer and how much of a role Omar Berrada actually played at Manchester United in this transfer window, and how it's going to look going forward with this man at the helm. This is Forever United TV. Welcome along to the show, everybody. Get your comments in the Premier Live section right now, and please do get your comments below. We are doing these special videos now throughout the season, just making sure that we cover all bases. Here on Forever United TV, we want to make sure we talk about the little things as well as the big things, obviously. And we want to make sure that you get your voice on everything going on, because some people do like to talk about the inside stuff that's going on with United. Omar Berrada is a massive part of that, so get your comments in. Please give the video a like, and if you do love this sort of content, which is coming to you free every single day, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification button to make sure you miss nothing. Right, okay, Omar Berrada, what is going on? What has been said? Why are we talking about him today on the lunchtime show? We're simply doing this because Manchester United are in good hands. It's as simple as that. And reports have come out today about what Omar Berrada pretty much put in place at Manchester United over this summer and how he wants this football club to work going forward. We have some quotes I'm going to bring up for you guys now regarding what has actually gone on, and it's all to do with the Branthwaite deal pretty much straight out, as you can see. Everton quoted 75 million for Branthwaite, citing Gvardiol as their marker. But Berrada saw Branthwaite as a level below when factoring relative lack of experience in. Very important on that. I'll go into it in a minute. Gvardiol had already played in the UEFA Champions League and was one of the standout young players at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Basically, Omar Berrada citing there where he's seen Branthwaite, the old Manchester United regime would have gone and got Branthwaite and paid stupid money for him. Obviously, Omar Berrada is in situ and has just come back straight away and said, what are you talking about? Where are you getting this figure and this guideline from with Gvardiol compared to actually talking about Gerard Branthwaite? I mean, seriously, you look at Gerard Branthwaite and where he is. One big season. Yes, he's broken with England a little bit, but nowhere near what Gvardiol has with Croatia, and obviously now with Manchester City and his move from RB Leipzig when it happened. So really, you've just got to look at Omar Berrada. Like, he is thinking like every other Manchester United fan is thinking right now. It's like common sense. Where did it used to be? Going on to say more, Manchester United's recruitment operation believe that the discipline shown regarding Branthwaite eventually helped get the deal over the line with Manuel Ugarte. With PSG holding out for a fixed fee of 50.7 million, United made a point of referencing their interest in Branthwaite and threatened to walk away, just as they did with Everton. More going on. The long-term goal is to revamp the entire recruitment structure by making more appointments around Ashworth and Wilcox. The hope is that adding further expertise and knowledge over time, future windows will become smoother and more successful. And that pretty much is exactly what we want to hear. We talked last night about Mark Armstrong, the financial officer coming in from PSG alongside Jean-Claude Blanc from PSG, as well as the part of the Ineos setup there. We talked about Vival, obviously Berrada at the helm and at CEO position, talking about building a recruitment team and a full-on footballing structure around this football club. It's just going to make transfer windows seem like a breeze going into the future. But Omar Berrada there, you only have to look at what this man did in the past, what he did at Manchester City and Barcelona, and getting him in. I remember talking at the time when the news was announced with Omar Berrada coming as Manchester United's new CEO. Obviously, we have to wait with the gardening leave and everything like that. But Omar Berrada is the biggest operator out of everything that's happened at Manchester United. He is the crucial one. He's the one that is going to oversee all of these bodies that are coming in and all of these areas of expertise and run it from the top. To go into Everton and say, nah, sorry, we're not doing it. We're not prolonging any sort of negotiations or letting this drag out. That was the word with Gerard Branthwaite. And United may look very, very clever in doing this, because this is what Omar Berrada did. So when bidding for Harry Maguire with Manchester United back in the day, well, years ago right now, Omar Berrada was there at Manchester City. They had a price. They kept going up. Then bang, it stopped. What did they do? They went out and bought Ruben Diaz the summer after. Manchester United this summer, to compare, went in for Branthwaite. We went in with 2 bids. They were both not backed by Everton. Okay, fair enough. In comes Lenny Yoro. We need a player now. Yes, it's not a year further on, but we needed a defender in because we were losing another centre-back already in Varane. So we went and got the next best thing, and Everton was sat there like, how are we actually in this situation right now with Branthwaite on our table? It's like the old Manchester United has gone. We're not dealing with the same monster anymore. No, you're not. And then look what happens, probably and hopefully, because it will look absolutely brilliant if it does. A year on from saying no, Manchester United go back in for Branthwaite. Only 2 years left on his deal with a player that isn't going to sign another contract with plenty of years left in him. And Manchester United get him even cheaper. Having lost 3 centre-backs, which we are going to do next summer, Branthwaite comes in, then you've got Branthwaite, you've got Yoro, you've got De Ligt, and you've got Martinez, all under the age of 26 by that time. A Manchester United centre-back situation which has caused the club endless amounts of problems with injuries and backup players and quality and depth for years now is over in 2 summers of Ineos taking over and Omar Berrada at the helm. Now, try and tell me in the comment section that isn't good, clever business. Manchester United moving in a different way right now. You want to look what Berrada did. Jorginho with Chelsea. No, thank you. I'm not bidding for that player. Not at that price. We will walk away. And in comes Rodri. There's always another player. There's always someone else. Do you jump the gun out of sheer desperation to get a player in there and then, like United used to do? Or do you wait it out, be patient and run like a proper football club with a recruitment structure in place which looks at every single aspect of a transfer deal? I know where I'm happy and I know what I would rather prefer in terms of who is running this football club, and I'm sure most of you watching are exactly the same as me. This is exciting for Manchester United fans going into the future. And like what Rob Dawson said in that report there from ESPN, talking about how Manchester United are expecting to run transfer windows a lot smoother going forward in the future, this does look like something that will be going on with the football club now going forward. And I just look at it and go, Finally, we have people in place that know exactly what they're doing, and the words that are coming out and everything that Omar Berrada has said, and we know he has done in the past, he has just done in one window at Manchester United. Holding out on Agate because they knew they would get him. Saying no to Branthwaite because they had other options there and knew that they would get Branthwaite next summer, possibly. We know that Branthwaite wants to come to United. We know that he's not going to sign a new deal. And if there's anywhere else he is going to go, knowing that there's 3 international centre-backs leaving next summer, where else would you go? Quite simple, isn't it? Down the road, up the East Lancs, into Manchester United, at a better deal for United, probably a better deal for Branthwaite, another year experience in the Premier League, probably a better player who's entered into the international fold with England as well, and United move forward, completely covered at the back. It is absolutely brilliant to see. The example was Cucurella. We all know that Manchester City were in for Cucurella. Omar Berrada, 1 bid, 2 bid. Nah, see you later. And now Cucurella has been bounced around here, there and everywhere. He's finally making a bit of a mark in at Chelsea, but still, like, they will not pay over the odds. And that was because of Berrada. Manchester United will never pay over the odds because of Berrada. Because we've got Ashworth below him, Wilcott's backing him up, and the recruitment team, including Vival, going forward. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be excited about that. And it just goes to show what Manchester United were missing for a decade. And then fans looking at what Ineos are doing in one summer and saying that it's not enough is out of sheer desperation for how bad the club has been run for so many years. United fans have been deprived of normality in football and modern day football and how football clubs are run. We've got 1 year and we've got all this positivity of Ineos, and they've not even been through a full year with transfer windows. We've got January to come up yet and what they could possibly pull off there. All I'm saying is to Manchester United fans, when it comes to slagging off Ineos, so Jim Radcliffe, what's happening, who is in situ and what transfers have been done, like, just have a look at what it was before. Try telling me that Ineos are not good for Manchester United compared to what we had with just the Glazers. And here's a question to finish up on. Would you rather it be the Glazers on their own, with no one coming in, or with Ineos next to them completely running Manchester United now in the way that they are? Let that sink in. Get your comments in below and let me know what you think. Please give this video a like on the way out. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well and bell notification to make sure you miss none of this free content coming your way, covering everything out of Manchester United. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I will see you all later on this evening for the 6:30 show. Have a good one, everybody.